Welcome to New Sky TV. It's explosive. While the short drama circle is still scrambling for character templates, Zhai Yiying has quietly upgraded the genre to emotional experience. She's not just talking about romance, she's giving viewers an immersive heart-fluttering experiment. If other female leads are like desserts with fixed flavors, Zhai Yiying is more like a high-end dessert shop open 24 hours a day. Whether you want something wild today, gentle tomorrow, or ascetic the day after, you can have it all, and each one is meticulously crafted. Her brilliance lies not just in changing male leads, but in changing male leads while maintaining a solid emotional connection. Many only see her male lead harvester status, but overlook a crucial fact: the same male actors, while formulaic with others, create sparks with Zhai Yiying. The reason is simple: she understands how to receive the right performance. Not just the lines, but the emotions, the aura, and the sharpness of the other person's character. She can outmaneuver a madman leading man without being completely overwhelmed. She can gradually break down the ice of a cold, aloof male lead, and she can create a captivating, evenly matched, ambiguous relationship with a charmingly roguish male lead. Viewers aren't just swooning over the character's looks, but rather the back and forth, uncompromising emotional battle. Even more impressive is that her sweetness is never cheap. It's not the naive, innocent type, but a gentleness imbued with self-awareness, knowing when to show weakness and when to turn the tables. In fiery tenderness, she accompanies Zhao Zhendong to the very end of his extreme emotions. In more urban romance dramas, she can quickly switch to a light and cheerful romantic rhythm. This ability to switch between these states is a game-changer in the short drama genre. So the question arises, is the sweet girl battle in the short drama world really about the on-screen couple? Not entirely. The real core is whether the female lead can become an emotional anchor. The male lead can change, the genre can vary, but the audience's unwavering commitment to her is the most terrifying kind of stickiness. Zhai Yiying has achieved just that. She makes the audience believe that regardless of who the male lead is, the relationship is worth watching. No wonder some say that Zhai Yiying isn't just making short dramas, she's building a continuously expanding sweet girl universe. Each new work is a patch for the worldview, each male lead is a new piece of the puzzle. Before you know it, you realize you're not just watching a particular drama, but rather the emotional experience produced by Zhai Yiying. The short drama scene updates so quickly, and viewership comes fast, but few can turn viral success into long-term, effective assets. Zhai Yiying is no longer just a popular leading lady, she's evolving into a genre icon. As for her ceiling? In short, when the audience starts recognizing only her and no longer cares about who the male lead is, the answer is already written. While there's much excitement, the question remains, can the short drama genre, like during a sketching drought, rely on a few individuals to provide the nation with a main course for the entire year? Is Zhai Yiying truly the chosen one for short dramas? Is it that audience tastes haven't changed, or are scripted formulas simply not working? This issue has generated considerable debate, with some praising her, others criticizing her, and still others simply joining the fray. The atmosphere is quite heated. Take the sweet girl label, for example. It's truly an internet cult-like machine. Initially, who wouldn't love watching a sweet girl, charming the male lead with a smile, and healing the audience's soul? Zhai Yiying certainly didn't disappoint in this regard. Sweet with a touch of quirky charm, occasionally throwing in a cool, unexpected twist, viewers of all ages praised this young woman as lovable to everyone, radiant with charm. Fans cheered for every drama she starred in, even taking to the streets with banners. A short video clip instantly doubled her popularity. Behind this seemingly idyllic scene, however, lies a strong backlash. Some argue that the sweet girl character archetypes in short dramas are too formulaic, filled with forced pairings and lacking substance. And indeed, one moment they're showering each other with affection, the next they're a cool, aloof girl, prompting fans to plead, please stop with the fabricated characters. Can't we give them some more fleshed-out personalities? Some parents bluntly ask, my child watches these sweet girl short dramas every day, shouldn't we regulate their taste? More meticulous netizens have pointed out that Zhai Yiying's co-stars are almost all popular male celebrities, suggesting the writers are more concerned than the audience about ruining the characters. But then look at the girl downstairs, watching short dramas every day after school, constantly calling out handsome brother, seemingly thoroughly enjoying herself. Even the retired grandpa in the neighborhood is glued to his screen, shaking his head and remarking, this kid's atmosphere is great, it's more entertaining than the news. So, how has the sweet girl short drama culture managed to permeate all ages and become a national entertainment necessity? This generation of netizens is the best example of saying one thing but doing another. A sweet girl short dramas become increasingly popular. The industry's sweet girl crisis is also looming. Scripts lack originality, characters are repetitive, and audiences are quietly experiencing aesthetic fatigue. This isn't my fabrication, the data speaks for itself. A few years ago, when the short drama craze first began, Zhai Yiying's dramas were hits one after another, with average discussion volume on social media rivaling that of big-budget productions. But now, changing the handsome and cool has become the new normal, and the popularity has actually declined significantly. Even fans themselves are tightening their belts, saying, if new sweet girl dramas don't innovate, even beauty filters won't save the ratings. Okay, I digress. Industry leaders understand that the short drama market is like a fast-moving consumer good, with ever-changing audience tastes. Can the sweet girl trend, like a stew in a northeastern iron pot, become more flavorful with time? The reality is that production companies, investors, and audiences are all urging the product line to constantly innovate and aggressively pursue new genres. For Zhai Yiying personally, playing a sweet girl has gained her popularity, but the scripts always seem to follow the same old formula: a charmingly roguish male lead plus a female lead with a contrasting personality or an older woman-younger man romance. While this may attract fans, how long can this tactical approach to sweetness last? Opposing voices are becoming increasingly prominent. Some criticize the fast food nature of short dramas, comparing them to instant noodles, quick fixes but lacking substance. Others have revealed that some scripts, in order to cater to viewership, simply plagiarize lines from popular shows if the leads have any chemistry, neglecting any innovation. Experts have even questioned whether the sweet girl label will stifle an actor's personal growth. These concerns are not without merit. Suddenly, the market sounded the call for change. Zhai Yiying began to challenge herself, not accepting just any script, but actively choosing roles, shedding the naive and sweet label, and trying cool and edgy roles, national dramas, suspense, campus dramas, and even engaging in intense rivalry with the male lead. For example, in Moonlight on Ashes and Her Day and Night, her character's style changed drastically, from a sweet girl to a cool girl. The contrast was so striking that industry insiders praised her, saying, "This is what a young actor with ambition should be like." The production team, of course, wasn't fooled. Recognizing this trend, they began promoting newcomers and diverse scripts. Fan groups of male leads like Wang Haosun, Shen Piaolian, and K Chun had already formed their own factions, campaigning and vying for votes, competing not only on looks but also on acting skills. At this point, audiences were no longer just after the characters' saccharine personas, they were giving more patience to the plot and acting, with discussions starting to focus on character growth and social commentary. Even more impressively, some netizens unearthed historical data. 20 years ago, Yao dramas were all about glamorous sweet girls and Prince Charmings, but now audiences aren't chasing perfect characters, they're looking for genuine emotions and social relatability. Times have changed, and the feast of short dramas needs more fresh and exciting elements. At a higher level, a new topic of actor self-liberation suddenly emerged in the short drama circle. Actors are competing not only on looks and personas but also on self-breakthrough and growth. Some say that if Zhai Yiying continues to play the sweet girl, she's destined to only be popular for 3 to 5 years. To maintain long-term success, she must add something special to the fast-paced culture with her talent. No matter what kind of lavish production the show is made up of, the audience can only watch from the sidelines. The key is whether the actors dare to break through their limitations. A prime example is Zhai Yiying's diverse transformation, which has brought many netizens who were amateurish with the industry back to the short drama circle. If you think that transforming from a sweet girl in the spotlight will solve everything once and for all, you're too naive. Reality is more dramatic than the script. Transformation is easy, but continuous innovation is difficult. The short drama ecosystem is like a treadmill. Once you stop, the popularity plummets, and if you don't move forward, you fall behind. Every transformation of Zhai Yiying is accompanied by new bottlenecks and doubts. Some say she's too drastic in contrast, and the roles are too unconventional, while some longtime fans lament, "You're still more suited to playing sweet girls." Overly switching styles can sometimes cause the audience to lose resonance with the character, or even lead to audience misalignment. "You're sweet in this drama, but why are you cool in the next one?" Are people watching the character design or the actor themselves? Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.